Hello, in this video I'm going to give you the top 10 reasons why you should holiday at Center Parcs. So in case you're not familiar with it, Center Parcs is a series of holiday villages based in the UK. I think originally it's a Dutch company and you can actually find Center Parcs villages all over Europe, but apparently they are a separate company. So specifically I'm going to focus on the English Center Parcs villages because they're the only ones that I've got any experience with. So my girlfriend and I, or me and my girlfriend, if I want to really annoy some of you pedants out there, we love going to Center Parcs. Now this isn't sponsored, I just love Center Parcs holidays and I just really want to share my experiences and what I love about them with you. So anyway, enough rambling, let's get on with the list. At number 10, we have the Greenery. The Center Parcs villages are typically set in very green environments, so Elvedon Forest, which is nearest to me, is, as the name suggests, set in a forest. So there are beautiful trees and sort of woodlandy things everywhere, just a very picturesque place to have a holiday. You really feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, despite the fact there are lots of amenities available to you in the Center Parcs villages. And if you travel to the edge of your Center Parcs village, certainly at Elvedon, you can see just fields and trees as far as the eye can see. The Center Parcs villages are typically modelled in sort of concentric loops around little lakes and things. I think they're man-made lakes, but obviously they're very beautiful. So you can walk out of your lodge and you've got a sort of 1-minute walk to a lake and, you know, all the sort of beautiful stuff that surrounds a lake. At number 9, we have the swimming. Center Parcs is actually famous for its subtropical swimming paradise. So they have these amazing swimming pools, and it's not just like the sort of thing you may have seen before with a few slides and things. It's virtually like a theme park of swimming experiences. And a particular favourite of my girlfriend and I is the Wild Water Rapids, which is really good fun. And there's something for every different age group as well. They have kind of baby areas and areas for small children and really wild, crazy sort of spinning things that go down giant water chutes if you're that way inclined. And I think the swimming actually stays open till 9 o'clock in the evening every night. So, you know, you could spend the whole day in the swimming pool if you wanted to. At number 8, the staff. All the staff I've ever come across at Center Parcs have been incredibly friendly, from the people on the lodge sort of welcome desk thing through to everyone who works in the restaurants and the bars and even at the swimming pool. I don't know why I said even at the swimming pool, but you'll find cleaners walking past you, waving hello and saying hello. They really are a delight, and that kind of, it may seem like quite a small thing, but it kind of makes a difference to your day when everyone that you speak to is just kind of so cheerful, friendly and polite. At number 7, the food. There is a huge range of food to choose from at Center Parcs. You've got the Park Market, which is basically just a supermarket where you can buy just about anything. You could then have your own barbecue outside your lodge because each lodge has a sort of concrete barbecue stand. So you could just go and buy a disposable barbecue, your steaks and your veggie burgers or whatever you have. And there is also a huge selection of restaurants. So there's a Cafe Rouge at our one, a Bella Italia. There's a Takeaway. There's a Rajinder Pradesh, which is an Indian restaurant. There really is something for everyone. At number 6, it's close. So there are 5 Center Parcs villages located throughout England, and so they're kind of scattered around England, so chances are you live within probably an hour of your nearest Center Parcs village. So that's great if you think about it. Rather than, you know, going all the way to the airport, spending 3 hours on a plane, then an hour to your hotel, you can, in an hour, be at your holiday destination and feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. And then your dreaded long journey home as well doesn't exist because you're only an hour away from your house. At number 5, the lodges. There are several different choices of accommodation at Center Parcs. There's the tree houses, which are extremely expensive but very beautiful. There are sort of apartments for people who just want to sort of have a small room, and they actually now have, I think, built-in kitchenettes, so you can cook your own food if you want to. But the main sort of feature at Center Parcs are all the lodges. So these are self-contained little houses, basically, with a kitchen, a bathroom, bedrooms, a lounge, a dining area, a patio area. We love staying in the lodges because everything is there that you could need. They even come with all the sort of cutlery and crockery that you would need during your stay. At number 4, the animals. Related to the first point about greenery, what comes with greenery? Well, woodland animals and nature, basically. So at Center Parcs we've seen deer, ducks, I think rabbits, fish, birds. I mean, just an endless selection. There's a lot of nature and animals to look at, and you often just find yourself sitting at the side of a path staring at a swan walking past or something. At number 3, it's safe. Center Parcs is an enclosed, kind of fenced off environment. Now, you don't feel like a pig in a pen because it's such a kind of large site that you never really get to the edge of the Center Parcs site. But because it's got these fences and they've got a sort of welcome lodge with a security people behind it stopping strangers getting in, it's very, very safe. I've never seen any violence, never heard of any theft. It's just very safe. And that's great if you want to sort of just have a relaxing time and not worry about things getting stolen or getting into a fight, or if you're with your family and you just want to be sure that you're going to be safe. At number 2, the cost. Usually when I tell people that I'm going to Center Parcs, the first thing they say is, "Oh, that's so expensive, how can you do that? You could just go to Italy." In actual fact, if you book at the right time, Center Parcs isn't overpriced. You can stay at Center Parcs for sort of 5 days in a woodland lodge, 2-bedroom woodland lodge, for about £400. And I mean, you wouldn't be able to get to the airport, fly somewhere and stay in a hotel for 5 days for that amount. Sure, if you go in sort of holiday time, school, half terms and things like that, then obviously the prices rocket up. But plan and book carefully and you will get a good price. And at number 1, the cycling. Now, I'm not a sporty person, as you may know or may be able to guess from my physical appearance. But I actually love cycling when we go to Center Parcs. I guess maybe because it's a Dutch company and the Dutch are famous for their cycling, Center Parcs has been designed to be incredibly cyclist friendly. There are lots of sort of paths all the way around the sort of main lodges, and there are also lots of sort of woodland tracks that you can cycle along as well. Actually, during your stay at Center Parcs, you're not permitted to have your car on site. You're allowed to bring it to your lodge to unload your stuff into the lodge, but then you have to return it to the car park and ask for special permission to get your car to leave or whatever at the end of your stay. So what that means is you can cycle around without worrying about being smashed into by a car. And it's quite a surreal experience actually, because obviously you're on your bicycle and everyone else is, so all you see is people cycling around. It's like you're in some sort of strange commune in the middle of nowhere. Now, before I end this video, I have actually made some vlogs in the past. My most vloggy vlog was the last one, and I'll leave a link to that down below. A stay in June at Elvedon Center Parcs. That's quite an interesting video if you really want to get a feel for what it's actually like to be at a Center Parcs. Do you enjoy staying at Center Parcs, or are you considering a stay at Center Parcs? Let me know down below, and if you've got any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time for another one.